We're with Legislator Samuel Gonzalez, and today our opening reception is Herencia, celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month. And I'd like you to introduce yourself.
Hello to all, and thank you for this wonderful invitation to Herencia. Looking at all this beautiful Hispanic Latino art. I'm Legislator Sam Gonzalez. I represent the 9th Legislative District. I represent Brentwood. I represent parts of Central Islip, Bayshore, Islip, and a little bit of Papa.
Can you tell us a little bit about your Herencia?
My Herencia, well, I am from Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican parents, descendants of Puerto Rico. I try and make it to my island. I own the island, by the way. That's why I say my island. As much as possible. One of the things I do remember is growing up, and my mother would send me to Puerto Rico the whole summer. From like June, July, August, and I'd be back in September. But that's where I got to learn, maintain speaking the language, maintaining the culture, maintaining everything that comes with being a Latino, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. And not only its culture, but its food, its music, its art. So all of that, is my herencia. And because of that, I've been a musician, a salsa musician for the last 40 years. That's why I'm standing right in front of a gentleman that I idolize, Mr. Hector. And that's why I'm standing here, because he was an idol of mine. Actually, his music was what got me into wanting to sing and perform in the music. So being here, talking to you about La Herencia here at the Iceland Arts Council in Hispanic Heritage, next to my idol, Hector Lavoe, is special.
Very nice. I have a few questions if you don't mind answering.
Fire away.
All right. How long have you been in the legislature?
Funny, I've been a legislator since April of 2019. So I had no idea or inkling that this was the road that was paved for me. I've been a union man since 1983. But along the way, you get your calling. And it is the best decision I think I've made, next to marrying my wife and my children, of course. But I believe so.
We know this is not the first art exhibition that you've been to and supported for the Islip Arts Council. What is it about this exhibition that you find most appealing? And if you'd like to point out some of the artwork.
I will tell you, when you come in, the first thing that you notice is the picture or the painting on that board with the door. It's called the door. And what attracted me so much of that is that because there's an exact door and picture in Old San Juan in Puerto Rico.
I see.
So this is something that in Old San Juan you get to see as soon as you're walking into Old San Juan, and that's caught my attention. What it is about just knowing my heritage, and it's something because as the only legislator, Hispanic legislator in all of Long Island, I find a heavy load on my shoulders to make sure that Hispanic works and the arts and Hispanics at large continue to be recognized. It's a big job, but I'm ready.
And we appreciate your support so much because
Thank you.
we feel that the economy improves with people who are invested in the arts. It brings tourism to your towns. It feeds businesses
Yes.
and restaurants.
Yes.
And we really are grateful for your support.
It is my pleasure. Listen, there's nothing better than to come to an area where you'll get to see plays and you get to see musical compositions and you get to see this art of young Latinx artists showing their work. And then let's go to eat right after. It's like you're in New York City, totally no big lights, like you know, the center of Midtown Manhattan where you go see the plays and everything else. But I find that this is what generates the people. This is what brings in the people. They come in and they look at this beautiful arts of young, vibrant, and the future. And something else that brings me, the coqui.
Oh, native animal?
From
Is it a
Puerto
gecko?
Rico. It's the only animal that lives in Puerto Rico that cannot survive any place outside of the island. They tried it, trust me.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
And every time you go there, you hear coqui, coqui. It's all over the island. And so this is what.
And what's
is what
this?
All you know.
What's this?
Actually, this is chimbu. This is from Peru. Yeah, this is all Peruvian.
I see.
Here. But to be able to come to an art exhibit, to be able to enjoy the art, to see, and then just go outside these doors and have a bite to eat. You know, that's what it's all about. And while I have you, I want you to follow me for one more. Right behind me, we have the Villa Lobos brothers, who at the Bolton Center, they will be performing. They're from Mexico. They're young, charismatic virtuosos. What you would normally hear in Mexico, but way now in advance. Their violins is just unbelievable. And they're going to be at the Bolton Center.
When?
And the date, as you can see, October 6th, if I'm not mistaken. That's the right there. And we have, these are the new admissions for seniors and students. It's only $20. Okay? And
Yes, and I understand that you're sponsoring the show and discounting the tickets, which we're also grateful for.
We are sponsoring that show, but you know, this is important because we're bringing young artists. You can't believe, you can't even comprehend the music that they're playing until you sit down and you listen to them. We need your support.
Thank you.
We need your support to come and support Hispanic artists.
Yes,
At the Bolton, they're opening up their doors.
right in the middle of Bayshore.
Wonderful restaurants.
Excellent.
Go look at the show and then come and have a bite to eat, have a drink with your loved one, with your wife, with your husband, with your children.
Yes.
But more than anything, you are starting to see what the future of the arts is all about. And these young men from Mexico are worth you Only $20, my dear.
If anyone is interested in learning more about or purchasing tickets, go
Correct.
to isliparts.org, and we have a link to the Bolton Center ticketing, and you will see everything you would like to know about the
Villalobos Brothers.
Villalobos Brothers.
Y para todos ustedes que están mirando esto, que solamente hablan en español, yo los estoy invitando para que vengan a esta presentación de artistas jóvenes hispanos, enseñando el talento que tienen. Es importante que nosotros vengamos aquí al Iceland Arts Council, la galería que tienen aquí al lado del mall, aquí en Westfield Mall, Dick's Sporting Goods, aquí mismito,
Yes.
en el mall.
We're here at the
Ustedes
South
van
Shore
y pasan
Mall.
la comida, el food court, y estamos aquí. So, por favor, necesitamos que nos apoyen. Y apoyen los artistas que vienen a tocar aquí a todos ustedes. So please, come on down, support the Iceland Arts Council, support the Bolton Center that is opening the doors to the Latino community. That doesn't happen all the time. And they are rolling the red carpet.
It's going to be very exciting.
Yes.
Muchas gracias. Thank
De
you
nada, de
so
nada.
much for your interview and the time we spent together. Thank
My
you.
pleasure.